Millions of years ago, long before cities, kingdoms, or even the first villages existed, the ancestors of humanity lived among dense forests and vast grasslands. These ancient primates were not humans as we know them today, but they shared many characteristics with modern apes. They spent much of their lives climbing trees in search of food and safety from predators. Over countless generations, changes in climate transformed many forests into open savannas. As their environment changed, some groups of these early primates began spending more time on the ground. Walking upright offered advantages, allowing them to see predators from a distance and carry food or tools. Slowly, their bodies adapted. Their legs became stronger, their hands more skillful, and their brains gradually increased in size. Life was difficult and dangerous. Large predators roamed the landscape, and food was not always easy to find. Survival depended on cooperation, observation, and adaptation. Small family groups traveled together, searching for fruits, roots, insects, and small animals. They learned from experience and passed knowledge to younger generations. Every challenge forced them to become more intelligent and resourceful. Though they could not imagine the future, these early ancestors were beginning a remarkable journey. The foundation of humanity was being laid through countless small changes occurring over millions of years. Nature continually tested them, rewarding those who could adapt. These gradual transformations would eventually produce a new kind of being, one capable of shaping the world in ways no other creature had ever done before. As time passed, several species of early humans emerged across different regions of Africa. Among them were remarkable ancestors who displayed increasing intelligence and creativity. They began crafting simple stone tools, using sharp edges to cut meat, break bones, and process plants. These tools provided access to new food sources, improving nutrition, and supporting further brain development. Fire became one of humanity's greatest discoveries. At first, early humans may have collected fire from natural events, such as lightning strikes, but eventually they learned how to control and maintain it. Fire provided warmth during cold nights, protection from predators, and a way to cook food. Cooked food was easier to digest and supplied more energy, helping communities thrive. Around campfires, families gathered to share experiences, strengthen social bonds, and perhaps develop the earliest forms of communication. Language slowly evolved, allowing individuals to share ideas, warnings, and plans more effectively. Cooperation became increasingly important. Groups that worked together had a greater chance of surviving harsh environments and competing with dangerous animals. Hunting techniques improved, and knowledge about landscapes, seasons, and migration patterns accumulated over generations. These advancements transformed early humans into skilled survivors, capable of adapting to a variety of environments. Their growing intelligence enabled them to solve problems in innovative ways. Each discovery built upon previous achievements, creating a cycle of learning and progress. Although their lives remained challenging, they were steadily moving toward a future in which knowledge and cooperation will become humanity's greatest strengths. Roughly 200,000 years ago, modern humans appeared in Africa. Known for their advanced cognitive abilities, these early Homo sapiens possessed imagination, curiosity, and a remarkable capacity for learning. Unlike their predecessors, they created more sophisticated tools and developed complex social structures. They crafted spears, fishing equipment, and protective clothing from animal hides. Their ability to communicate through increasingly advanced language allowed them to organize hunts, teach skills, and preserve knowledge. Over time, human groups began migrating beyond Africa, spreading into Asia, Europe, Australia, and eventually the Americas. These journeys required courage and adaptability, as people encountered unfamiliar climates, landscapes, and wildlife. Some crossed deserts, others navigated coastal regions, and many endured freezing conditions during ice ages. Along the way, they developed unique cultures, traditions, and survival techniques. Art also emerged as a powerful expression of human creativity. Cave paintings, carvings, and symbolic objects revealed an ability to think abstractly and imagine things beyond immediate reality. Humans began asking questions about nature, life, and the mysteries of the universe. Communities grew larger and more organized, with stronger social connections and shared beliefs. Knowledge was passed from generation to generation, allowing innovations to spread across entire populations. This period marked a significant turning point in human history. Intelligence, creativity, and cooperation enabled humans to thrive in environments that would have been impossible for many other species. The seeds of civilization were beginning to take root as humanity expanded across the globe. For thousands of years, humans lived as hunter-gatherers, moving from place to place in search of food and resources. Then one of the most important revolutions in history occurred. The development of agriculture. People discovered that certain plants could be cultivated and animals could be domesticated, instead of populations and allowing societies to become more complex. Villages gradually expanded into towns and cities. Specialized occupations emerged, including builders, craftsmen, traders, and leaders. As civilizations developed, humans invented writing systems to record information, laws, and stories. Knowledge could now be preserved and shared across generations more effectively than ever before. Great monuments, temples, and engineering projects demonstrated humanity's growing ability to shape the environment. Trade networks connected distant regions, spreading ideas, technologies, and cultural influences. Scientific observations improved understanding of agriculture, astronomy, and medicine. Throughout history, civilizations rose and fell, but each contributed new discoveries and innovations. Human societies became increasingly interconnected and sophisticated, although conflicts and challenges remained common. Cooperation on larger scales enabled extraordinary achievements. From simple farming villages to powerful empires, humanity's influence continued to expand.